Hello my fellow book addicts, Megan here, and time for a haul video. I feel that it's been a little while since I've done a haul video, and very recently I went to a local used bookstore and sold to them a couple books that I wasn't too thrilled about, as well as a lot of DVDs that are just cluttering the apartment, and got a whole bunch of store credit, and went on a slight book buying binge. Yeah. Because self-control? What is that? There's no such thing as self-control when it comes to book buying, apparently. And the sad thing is, I already want to go back and get more books from them, because they do have some really awesome deals. And just, you know, cheap books in general. Can't really go wrong. So first, I got two books. They are The Inquisition and The Mage by, I'm gonna totally butcher this author's name, and I'm so sorry, Taran Matharu, and these are books 2 and 3 in the Summoner series. Now, I already read these. I already own the first one, and I read the second and third one from the library. It's a series that I actually really enjoy, and I can definitely see myself rereading it and enjoying it just as much. So that's why I decided to buy these two when I saw them. And holy heck, they have used stickers, but I swear, these things look like brand new. So, the next book I have, I vaguely remember reading like ages upon ages ago. And it is Dragon's Eye by James A. Hetley. And it is book 1 in the Stonefort series. Yeah, I just have very vague memories of reading this before. Frankly, I only remember it because the cover. I can't remember for the life of me what this book is about. In fact, I don't even think I knew it was a series way back when, because I didn't know about Goodreads, if Goodreads was even a thing back then. And I wasn't at the point where I was like Googling if things were part of a series or not. I figured, you know, it's $2. Why not? Let's do this thing. So, the next book I have is Wild Wolf by Jennifer Ashley. And this is actually the 6th book in a series, the Shifters Unbound series. And I didn't realize that until I was looking it up on Goodreads when I got home. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Now that I know that this series is a thing, I'm definitely going to give it a shot. I am trying to expand my reading a bit more. I still primarily read young adult. And I'm trying to shift a little more to paranormal / urban fantasy. You know, something that's a little more my age, because I have found myself getting a little frustrated with some YA stuff. So, trying to get some more, I can't say mature, but just stuff that's a little more stereotypically my age, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm probably always going to enjoy young adult, you know, trying to expand my reading a little bit more. Next I have The Secret of Kaah by Christopher Pike. I just glimpsing on the back saw that it was about jinn or genies. I don't see a whole lot of books like out and about them, or at least I haven't stumbled across them yet. And, you know, figured, you know, let's try something a little bit different. Take a break from werewolves and vampires and the fae and read something a little bit different. Next I have an anthology. It is Bloodlight Overbite. And I saw that Kelly Armstrong wrote something for this, and that just instantly sold me. I adore Kelly Armstrong's writing. The Woman of the Otherworld series is probably easily one of my top 3 or 5 non-YA series. So, saw she took part in this, and I'm like, okay, let's get this. And then, you know, also maybe find some new authors to read as well. Because, frankly, Kelly Armstrong is the only familiar name I saw so far. And I saw that they had this, and I had to buy it. They had a few other of the books, but me being me, I do like my covers to match, and this is one of the covers for this series that I liked. I do greatly enjoy the new ones too, but this just holds nostalgia. I do like the newest ones for this series too, but just this cover has so much nostalgia for me, and it's in really good shape. So I just couldn't help picking this one up and adding it to my bag. I'm really gonna have to look at my phone for this one because these books are not in order at all. Let's see. And I have Bone Crossed, Silverborn, and Silence Fallen, which are books 4, 5, and let's see, where are you? 10 of the Mercy Thompson series. And just show these up. So yeah, I got these and Bone Crossed. I was so happy to see that they had the hardcover for Bone Crossed. Because when I saw they had it for like $6, I couldn't resist because these are really hard to find and they are expensive. And frankly, I really don't feel like paying like $40+ for a hardcover book. As much as I love this series, I don't love it quite that much to drop quite that much money on the hardcovers. So, you know, I'm kind of going to collect them as I find them. Because as much as for these longer paranormal urban fantasy series, as much as I don't mind reading the paperbacks, I am super paranoid when I read them because I'm always afraid that I'm going to just destroy the spine. And it hurts me when I see damaged books. Just, it's not something that I can do easily myself. For those who don't care if the spines get broken, all the power to you. It hurts me when I see it. And it's just not something I can do easily myself. I like taking care of my books and making them last and keeping them pretty looking. And frankly, I would have bought more Mercy's. I would have bought. And honestly, I would have bought more of these, but I could not for the life of me remember which ones I already owned. These are the ones that I was pretty sure I didn't already own, so that's why I grabbed them. I'm probably still missing 1 or 2 of them. But now that I'm home and can actually look up, and can actually look at the ones I already own, I can happily go back and buy them now, knowing that I'm not accidentally going to buy duplicates. Alright, down here. Alright. Alright, next I have Dampierre, Thief of Lies, and Traitor to the Blood by Barb and J.D. Hendy. And these are books 1, 2, and 4 in And these are books 1, 2, and 4 in the saga of the Noble Dead. Now, this is also something that I read ages ago. And when I first started reading it, the series wasn't finished. And I think they finished it now. I'm not 100% sure. But I know there are 3 different series. I know that there are 3 different, parts, possibly even 4, to this overall series. These are part of the first part of the series. And I also got... And also over here, I got The Dog in the Dark, which I think is part of the 3rd part of the series. Let me just look that up here. Yes, it is the 2nd book in the 3rd part of the series. And this is something that I greatly enjoyed reading. I was probably a little young to be reading it. I think I was still in I think for this one I was in late middle school, very early high school. And like I said, it wasn't completely finished then. I think they had parts of the 2nd series out when I was reading it. And then it just kind of fell off my radar. And once I started using Goodreads regularly, I added them all back to my Goodreads so I could reread them. And I was so happy to see that this bookstore had these. It had more. And I probably am going to go back and get them because I do think I am going to... And I think I am going to go back and get them because it is a good series. And I can't wait to reread it. And I can't wait to reread it and to get reviews up for them. I'm trying to avoid reading the back flaps because I don't want to... I can't really say spoil myself because I already read this. But I do want to go back into it with a clear mind. Because I know there are going to be a lot of surprises, but I don't want to risk ruining those surprises and things that I forgot. But yeah, like the title of the first one suggests, the main character is a Dhampir. She is part human, part vampire. And I do remember that her partner in crime, whose name I'm probably going to butcher, I'm going to have to look up how to say it, because even back in high school I did not know how to say it. He is, I believe, half elf, half human. And these two have this con going. For the longest time, she thinks she's just human. And they are pretend vampire slayers, like her partner, Seal, I think it's pronounced, pretends to be a vampire plaguing a town, and she is supposed to slay him, and they basically cheat the village and town out of their money, and they just kind of travel around doing this. Then, I do remember from the first one that they do run into a legit vampire, and she is supposed to be slain. They do run into a legit vampire, and then some of the main girls' Dhampir heritage starts to show, and there is definitely a lot of her finding out about her heritage. And it was just a really cool read back in the day, and I am so pumped to reread it. And I know I'm titling this a used book haul, but because I also got some new releases, or newer releases, I guess I should say, brand new, I'm going to add them in here because I do want to haul them. Because why not? And yeah, that's it for my little used book haul, and So yeah, that's it for my nice little used book haul. Yeah, so that's it for my little used book haul. Oh my god. It's so interesting. So yeah, that's it for my nice little used book haul. And yeah, it's not... And yeah, it's not gonna be fun trying to find space for all this on my little bookshelf, but you know what? I'll make do. I'll make it work. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope to see you guys next time.